Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Looking at the last game for the New York Knicks, it was a loss to Denver.
And you know what? A shame that either team had to lose that game because you had to be proud of the way they battled in it.
Yeah, I suppose that's right, but it still was heartbreaking. I mean, you hate the team. No matter how hard you played, you want to...
Robin Lopez, Flalo, and it's Calderon in at the 1. One thing about Jose Calderon, you could see the frustration in him last season playing a career-low 42 games, and his averages were down pretty much, Greg, across the board.
Yeah, and Kevin, he was brought in to kind of invigorate the Knicks' point guard position, but following a preseason calf injury, you know, he missed the team's first 13 games and never was able to really get going. Remember, coming into a new system where he had to learn how to play differently, and then after all that, you know, you have to shut him down because of that left Achilles.
And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here. Hines, he's guarded by Calderon. About a minute played so far here in the first. Hines, the pass to Hines. Got it from 16 feet.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending him.
And so Kansas City now. Calderon unable to get his shot to go. There's the pass to Bogdanovic. Sinks the three-pointer. Bogdanovic has got himself on the board with 3 there. And here are the Knicks now. It's a 3-point game. And Flalo kicks to Calderon. Some nice passing by New York here. Now here's Flalo, guarded closely. Here's Lopez. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Pass to Hines. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
And trying to come up with a highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
Now here's Calderon. Defense right on him. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
It's stolen by Calderon. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Passes it to Flalo. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, I love the communication in those teammates.
There's the pick. Hines, the pass to Hines. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. New York trailing. Pass to Porzingis. The feed to Calderon. Goes up and lays it. Nice. Calderon's got his second bucket of the night.
Defensively, that position,
guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue for the entire way.
All going up court, and that one's good. Slim's got his first points of the night.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Now here's Calderon. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Denver. Hines, the pass to Hines. From deep 3-point range. Kept alive. Bogdanovic. Lopez with the block. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Here's Hines. And the 3 off target. Knicks trail by 3. Lopez kicks to Calderon. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Calderon's got 6 points.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
They get it back. Here's Hines. And another shot. Kansas City shooting their first shots of the night from a charity stripe. And he knocks down the first one. Roten's checked in for Robin Lopez. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. And going against Kansas City, their first meeting of the season. Here's Calderon. He's got 6. Dishes it to Roten. Aflalo left side. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
That mid-range jumper is just another one of his weapons.
Hines, the pass to Hines. Knocks down the 10-footer. Little General's got 8 points.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Anthony kicks to Roten. He dishes it to Calderon. High arcing shot. And there's Roten, and that's good on the assist by Calderon. Roten's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Hines, the pass to Hines, taken away by Anthony. And here's Calderon, and it's Anthony at the elbow. Stolen away. And the pass to Slim. There's a good screen. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Boy, for the Knicks last season, saying it was rough is an understatement. There was a lot of turbulence, and some of it was due to their defense. They just had a difficult time stringing together stops and cutting down opponents' scoring chances.
Jarek Williams, he checked in for New York. Hines tries again, and he lays it up and in. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Kansas City.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Well, for the Knicks last season, Greg, the defense a problem for them, specifically how they defended against perimeter shots, and in particular the three.
38%, Kevin, of the threes against them went in. That was by far the worst in the league, and it's a big reason why they would end the year with the worst margin of victory in the NBA. How about minus 9.3? It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. You know, coaches say that all the time. You want to play downhill. Well, at some point you think somebody's got to cool off in this one, right?
Calderon dishes to Williams. No good with the triple.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Here's Little General. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Atlanta.
Yeah, but I thought the shot blocking was the real story. I mean, he was just everywhere. It got hard to keep track of all his rejections. As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Picked by Williams. Outside Anthony. That one off the back iron and out.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Knicks with the rebound.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Calderon kicks to Roten. Feeds to Williams. Inside. Hangs in the air. And Anthony with the lay-in.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Kansas City leading by 5. Here is Slim. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. It's rebounded by Porzingis. 32 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist from Roten. Roten's got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
There's a good screen. Hines, the pass to Hines. It's hauled in by Jose Calderon.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Here's Hines. He feeds it to Bogdanovich. From deep three-point range, no luck. Some great action here early as we end the first quarter. Clark in the tie. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter.
Just getting to the basket more, being able to finish.
2 huge improvements for him. Greg, can he do more?
Definitely. He's already taken a big leap forward, and there's plenty more room for him to grow. He could become a real beast in this league.
Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen, guys, from Kansas City.
Just the way they've been able to pound that backboard, I think that's been the difference.
Establishment of a good low post presence, a big part of the success.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Anthony out there with Robin Lopez. Then it's Tony Roten. Then there's Calderon. And it's Thomas in at the small forward. When you look at the numbers for Robin Lopez, Clark, they won't blow you away, but his impact is a lot bigger, I think.
Exactly, Kevin. I mean, he's unselfish as a player, does all the little things. He's not focused on his numbers or shot attempts, and that's a welcome deal for coaches and teammates. He just wants to help his crew win.
Outside Anthony. The dish to Calderon. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Calderon's got 9.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
Hines, the pass to Hines. Here is Slim. Nice ball movement by Kansas City.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Thomas with the ball. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. 6 to shoot. Roten, no good. Kansas City leading by 3. Bogdanovich passes to Slim. Here's Little General. He's guarded by Calderon. To the wing right side. And stolen by Roten. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Now here's Calderon. 9 points in the game so far. Back to Anthony. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And, guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt. But still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
And New York making a change here. Aflalo's checked in. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Roten dishes to Aflalo. Picked him clean. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Offensive rebound. Here's Hines. Missed inside. New York's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Kicks to Roten. This one for 3. Can't get it to go. And Kansas City will go the other way with it. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
They were just locked really in a zone from a team defense standpoint, and nobody ever got stuck on an island. There was always somebody providing help, and the communication was tremendous.
And that was the key, Greg, the communication and the teamwork. You can't play good rotating defense if you're not